£500 a week. £500 a week. That's £100 a day. It's literally slave labor. Imagine, imagine doing something illegal that can land you in prison. Well, you're going to get an 18-month sentence, but you might do 9. You might get a 14-month sentence, you might do 7. I mean, you could get a 2-year sentence. Depends on how much drugs they catch on you, and you end up doing 1 year behind an iron door. Imagine even having to sit behind an iron door for 7 months for the sake of £100 a day. But this is the thing. If you have no skill, you have no education, you ain't got no trade behind you, you are of no value to the workplace. And then when something happens and you need some quick money and that, no one wants to employ you. You're not employable. You have no value to the workplace. So then you have to go and do foolishness like trapping for £100 a rascal a day. Talking about slave labor, the man them that are sending the youths out to country, they're giving them new labels now. You're getting hit with different and more worse sentences. They want to do, man. So if you send a youth to country, you're going to end up getting done for, was it human trafficking? Ain't no fucking human trafficking, blood. Them youths there want to go to country. They want to sell drugs and they want to make money. They're just too lazy to obviously go and get themselves a education, a skill or a trade. There ain't no human trafficking in that. Obviously, there are some cases in that where I did meet a youth when I was, away doing whatever I was doing in that. He didn't want to be there. Now, initially, he may have volunteered to go out there. But what happened was, when he was trapping out there, they must have gave him like £1,000 worth of food. He parked it off somewhere in a bush, went back there a couple of days later or something, the food was gone. So my man's like, shit, told whoever he was trapping for, yo, the food's gone and that. We're like, yo, listen, yeah, you owe us money and that, whatever, innit? Anyway, my man tried to bust out and that, yeah, like, and anyway, they ended up going to, so this youth was up in like Norwich somewhere. The youth ended up busting out. He got on a train back to like central London. So he got on a train towards King's Cross and that. They waited for him at King's Cross, grabbed him, yeah, and sent him right back up to country, bro. Imagine that. Imagine. So they made him go back out there and sell drugs. Now, obviously, that is human trafficking because a man don't even want to do it. I know he fucked up and he lost £1,000 worth of food and that, but in the eyes of the law, they're not going to give a shit. They're not going to give a shit. They're seeing that as forced human slave labor, human trafficking, whatever they want to call it and that. But yeah, man, it's just not worth going out to country. And I had a crackhead told me that. She was like, how much are you earning? I say £100. She was like, this is not even worth it. A woman who has no teeth in her mouth, no front teeth in her mouth, she just got the canines, yeah, looking like Rascal Dracula and that, who sells her body in her yard whilst her man is in the yard, is telling me that, selling, doing whatever you're doing and that for £100 a day is not worth it. Fucking crazy, man. And to put things into perspective, imagine doing something illegal, like trapping, selling drugs, potentially could sit behind an iron door for 7 months, a year or 2 years or whatever, depending on how much food they catch on you. Imagine trapping for a wage that is less than a painter and decorator, rude boy. Imagine painter and decorators, they get paid more than £100 a day. Yeah, and then man, they were just with the paint roller, yeah, up and down the wall, and you're risking your freedom. You could get shanked, yeah, doing whatever you're doing and that. Fucking crazy. Imagine delivery drivers get paid more than £100 a day. And there's man right now probably trapping for £100 a day still. There's some idiot that's willing to work for that money still. Not that I weren't that idiot. I was that idiot still.